is the difference like how you position yourself. Like as a brand in Web2, you are the seller and they are customers, right? But like for Web3, I would say like the community is
welcome everyone
the project
to our latest
itself.
episode of
Yeah, we can say like, hey, this
podcast.
is project team, this is
And
community.
in this
But
episode,
actually,
we discuss
I think
one
like
of
they're
the
quite the
hottest
same. They share the same value.
And in the blockchain
the
world,
success
it's called NFT. So hello everyone, welcome everyone to our latest episode of Vietnam Venture Capital Podcast. So I think one of the things we can get back is I heard like SeekHYPE already supported AHA Move. Yeah, and this made me curious about SeekHYPE specifically. Like, so maybe you can tell a bit about the story how you begin with SeekHYPE.
Yeah, thanks for the question. I'm really excited with this question. For SeekHYPE, we started SeekHYPE about 1 year ago or into 2022, and for the dev team, and Tin is the co-founder, CEO of SeekHYPE. He started first, and then I just joined the team for few months. Before that, I consult SeekHYPE on marketing side. So for story of SeekHYPE, we talk about the story that Tin is interested in NFT. Yeah, he is the one of the first people believing in NFT. He's the NFT believer, and you can feel that energy when you talk to him. Yeah, he spread out the NFT, the value of NFT, and he built he gathered the people interested in NFT in a community, and then he figured out the problem when people trade NFT on other marketplace. For example, for OpenSea, the new person log into OpenSea, and they share with us that they usually have no idea to begin with. It's because there are a lot of information on that, and we want to solve that problem. So get back to Tin. He already built the community in Vietnam, the top one NFT community in Vietnam with about 10,000 NFT enthusiasts in Vietnam, and then it broadens to other countries around Asia. And I was really curious about NFT from there, and to me, my journey, I am the Web3 marketing guru. Like, it means that I really love doing marketing at Web3. I love how to grow the community and to do branding and do the partnership. Yeah, three main parts of NFT marketing. So I figure out that for community, NFT is the types of Web3 projects that feature the NFT at the community the most. So I'm really interested in NFT from there. I will take a deep research, and I talk with some NFT enthusiasts who is holding Azuki, VVC, and I ask them, hey, how and why are you holding that types of NFT? And some people share with me that it's really natural, that they are naturally the collector of something, for example, the stamp, for example, and then they see that NFT is apply blockchain technology to make it unique, and they love that. They collect a lot of NFT, and they become prosperity through holding NFT, for example, Azuki. Yeah, and I'm inspired. So I realized that everyone comes to NFT has their own stories. And for NFT, I have Tin persuade me a lot of spend time persuading me, and I decided to make a big move in my life, that I stopped some Web3 projects I were working on, and I started to build SeekHYPE, and we meet Aura Network. Aura Network is the top one blockchain layer 1 dedicated for NFT. BOD our network BOD are really interested in NFT, and we love that enthusiasm. And hey, Aura is really awesome, and we can like integrate and we can grow together. And we are so in Vietnam we choose Aura because of the same vision. We choose Aura to integrate at the first move before we integrate Ethereum. Yeah, so luckily we have those support. We have the office, we have the initial fund, we have the technology support, and if you already know Aura network is supported by FPT Corporation, is the one of the top technology corporation in Vietnam, and luckily SeekHYPE also have that support at the same time. So that's why then how SeekHYPE begins. And currently we have the team who is NFT believer also. For example, Ted is the BD of SeekHYPE, and he joined the team. And one of the criteria of SeekHYPE team is they are believing in NFT. Yeah, and in the future we also want to spread out the values of NFT, because we believe that NFT is not the trend. So a lot of people out there, they think that NFT is the trend, is on peak right now, but we believe that there's many types of NFT and can be applied in traditional industry, and also for Web3 there's a lot of opportunity. So that is the story behind SeekHYPE. So with this approach, we are building the product that we use the traditional management at SeekHYPE. For example, the working flow from product to figure out the problem of user and suggest the solution, and then we we draft the plan from marketing, BD, technology, HR. For example, is running a business. So yeah, it's a little bit about SeekHYPE story.
Interesting. I think for us here we do believe NFT is also, and blockchain is next level of digitalize our world.
So before we move to the next questions, I just want to have a shout out to Tim, because I know him. But I have worked with him for almost 2 years. He do a lot of things for NFT Vietnam, NFT communities.
Yeah.
Big appreciate with him.
Yeah, he's not here, but I think he's really happy when he hear this podcast.
I just sent him the message like yesterday. So we have opportunity to have a podcast with him. With his enthusiasm, so that's why we are connected in this table. Yes.
Yeah, you are also the NFT lover. You are holding the now WTF, right? I really love that concept, and we are NFT believer.
Yes, exactly.
So that ensure that Mr. Tin will have a chance to hear the sound out.
I think after this podcast, I and Duy will create another collection and launch on SeekHYPE.
Okay, that was really an inspiring story, Kate. And then during the time, when you're sharing, I heard you are really into Web3 marketing. Yeah, so just curious for me. So, as you into Web3 marketing, what is it different to traditional marketing? Yeah, it's your personal.
Yeah. I receive a lot of questions like that so far. Let's see. I think for Web3, it's just the fancy words for marketing. Marketing, we need to approach from the basic. We have 7 P's. Philip Kotler principle. Yeah, we need to apply that, and we also have the integrated marketing communication plan also at Web3. We have the similarities on marketing. So the difference, there's some difference For example, at Web3, because the nature of Web3, the blockchain has the nature that it is transparency and easy, fast, and security. So everything we need to apply that way of working when doing marketing. Yeah. For example, to be fast, we need to shuffle the step of a process to get the same result. Yeah. So we need to have the flexible mindset when doing marketing. Yeah. It's the one of the most important one. And other is, for example, the community. I think for marketing in Web3, they feature the community the most. For example, we can, and I love that. Like when we build the product at Web3, we can engage directly with our user and we can talk with them daily that, hey, is there any problem to you or any problem you can reach out to me and I can solve that. We can conduct the quantitative research and qualitative research right on our community. And I also build the product on traditional Web2 project. And when we conduct a quantitative or qualitative research, we need to gather a group of users and then we can ask them, we can create, it takes more time but the same outcome. But for Web3 marketing, we already have a community, already have our target user and a community. So we can reach out to them anytime. Yeah. And for marketing at Web3, I think the last highlight point is that the world is connected. For example, I want to connect with the Hong Kong. I want to connect with Hong Kong community NFT in Hong Kong. We can reach out to. We can conduct a quick research and we can contact. Hey, we are SeekHYPE NFT marketplace and we want to expand to Hong Kong. Can you please consult us to do it? And they are willing to do it. Yeah. Another, for example, when I joined the international event in Singapore and I meet Fiona from Foresight News in Hong Kong and I meet Sumin from Korea, Thailand, and we say, hey, I can figure out that for marketing they are really hard to expand in Asia and we just do it on Twitter Space for every Friday that to share about the market. I mean that the world is really small and yeah, it's in Web3 and so many interesting aspects I want to share about Web3 marketing, but I need to save the time for this podcast.
Yeah, maybe just to add to that, I'm not for marketing, but I would say like from my point of view, it's like is the difference like how you position yourself. Like as a brand in Web2, you are the seller and they are customer, right? But like for Web3, I would say like the community is the project itself. Like, yeah, they can say like, hey, this is a project team, this is a community. But actually, I think like they're quite the same. They share the same value. And the success of a project is the community success, right? So whenever you build something, you build for the community, you make, a decision, it also, come from the community. Like, that's why we have DAO, right? Like to gather people's opinion. So it's how we position ourselves as a project here, compared from Web 2 and Web 3.
Oh, yeah, nice. I think it's the interesting comparison is because community, we can apply the technology to build a DAO. So a DAO, it reflects the nature of blockchain decentralization.
Yes.
So in decentralization, everyone is on the same level. So for the project, the Web3 builder or the community member, they are same level. Yeah. So it's one of the values we appreciate that and we execute on that.
Thank you for the sharing. Just for the listeners, if you don't catch it up, so DAO is DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. Yeah, so it's one of the initial in blockchain also, but maybe we can discuss about it later.
Yeah. Big topic.
Yeah, I think it's about a big topic. Yeah, marketing also. Yeah. We just have a glance through the sharing of Ted and Kate. Okay, and maybe let's get back to SeekHYPE. So as I see, I really can feel your energy and really can feel your dynamic. And one story I think like apart from individuals that listen to this podcast, maybe there are some project founders also. So I just wonder about your fundraising journey. Yeah, so how is it going on, and what are the preparations that you got so far?
For SeekHYPE, again, it's the NFT marketplace for professional investor and professional artists. We are incubated by our network, the top one blockchain layer 1 for NFT. The same vision as I mentioned. We are currently not rush for raising the next round. It's because we currently want to improve our product. Like for NFT marketplace, we want to improve the UI UX design to make it friendly for both NFT newbie and also for the professional investor and professional artists, for them to easily make decision on the product. The product for the feature on the marketplace is really simple, really simple than we expect. So it means that currently we are not rushed for that. And for the preparation for the next round, we think the user is our focus. The number of user, and through that we can demonstrate our ability and also our vision to this industry.
So really for this time, focus on the product development and ensure you have enough resources until the next fundraising round. Okay, and another thing, as I heard back then, Kate mentioned about Move, one of the cases that you have worked with during SeekHYPE, right? So along with Move, are there any other cool cases that you have a chance to work with during the time you here in SeekHYPE?
A lot. Let me pick one. Let's talk about the NFT in Japan. That besides Vietnam, Asia is the target market of SeekHYPE, and specifically Japan, we took the business trip in April to expand the market, and we figure out we'll explore the taste of NFT in Japan, and we figure out that for NFT collector in Japan, they are almost the holder. They really feel trader or flipper in Japan, and people, the NFT builder will recognize that. And in Japan, we also supported by FPT Japan at that time, and we visited FPT Japan office, and we have the support to meet the CNR, the Creek and River, the fifth game studio, the biggest game studio in Japan. And we have a lot of insights about NFT holders and also the landscape in Japan. It's the one of the story about the NFT that we already tried to support them. So Ted, do you have any impressive NFT collection want to share?
Yeah, I would say that. Sorry, my voice is quite okay. We are talking about NFT project, right? What would be interesting to pay attention to? I would say we are currently working with many talented artists and also Web2 business actually to convert them to the Web3 world. So currently there's not yet a concrete traction collection coming up to SeekHYPE, but if you keep watching, just stay tuned. We will have more collection coming up for sure. And recently we have Move is a big deal. It's that an example for Web2 business to make a move to the Web3 world.
I think we can make simplify for the listener. If they we already mentioned Move NFT, but talk about the benefit or the use case for the newcomer holding the AHA Move voucher NFT, how can they benefit to them? So last month this month we already support AHA Move for the NFT collection. It is voucher NFT, and when you hold, the meaning of the NFT is that they issue the green vehicles in Vietnam for also the bike, car, boat, and even helicopter. And they issue the voucher NFT so that you can hold that NFT for just 10 aura, equal to nearly $1, right?
No, it's just like 50 cents, so half of the dollar.
Yeah. And then you can use that NFT to discount when you book the green vehicle on Move application. So I think it can be spread out to the community. The application can be applied in the delivery application like that. And it's the first interesting use case I want to simplify. And the second one, we already, for SeekHYPE, we also support Ability Play for an NFT collection named Fox Collection, so that you can take in NFT, we can use the word mint. You mint the NFT on SeekHYPE NFT Marketplace, and then you can apply that code NFT on Ability Play application on the TV. You can get the free subscription up to 3 months. So it's the win-win-win benefits to all of the parties. For example, for NFT newbie, they can know how NFT works and how they can take the benefit from them. Towards NFT Play, for example, the NFT creator, they can have more user to know about their application and their products. To SeekHYPE, we also achieve our vision that we can support the NFT creator to launch the NFT, and we consult them on how to do it and consult them how to do marketing and technology. It's the win-win-win benefit to all. Yeah, so some use case of NFT I would like to share.
Yeah, so I think at my home I use FPT Play, but I don't know it for now, so I need to check it again.
You can buy one. It's still on SeekHYPE NFT Marketplace. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, and then I think that are some really significant use cases, and really hope that in future, not just AHA Move, maybe I think B or any other type of delivery, shall jump into this, and we see people holding NFT everywhere to check in, check out, to moving, do other things.
Yeah, and recently we are exploring the anime and manga actors. We are dive into their challenge when they create work. For example, their how can we say, their ownership, or how to have them monetize more via NFT. So hopefully we will announce soon, and we can support them more closely and can spreading out to the anime and manga community in Vietnam and in Japan also.
Really looking forward to it, because I think in Vietnam we have a lot of talents in those fields. We support Japan a lot in drawing, I guess.
Thank you.
Okay, and the next question I want to ask Ted. So we already know some of use cases, but for new projects when it comes to work with SeekHYPE, so do you have any recommendation for them? What should they prepare, and how they can come up with you?
Yeah, for sure. So I think the first thing you have to do is to go through your roadmap. So to make sure there's a plan, right? So at a certain point you have to get quantify the outcomes, your traction, right? So you can show that us, maybe another marketplace, whatever, they will ask for the same, what is the community number and how have you been built throughout the project history. So I would say get your traction straight and get a plan. And also like I said, come to circle back to the point of community is really important. It's like the biggest, I would say, like indication here for a successful project. So any exchange or whatever marketplace will ask for that numbers. So focus on your community. So yeah, that'll be on top of the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So always set up for the community and create the values for them, so that you have a strong community. Then you can ensure to moving sustainably. Yeah. Okay. And so I just want to ask one more question about case sharing previously about the future of NFT. Yeah, so we already have a lot of scenario and we're positive about it. But how can you evaluate such developments?
Yeah. When we talk about the future of NFT, we need to looking back on the history growth of NFT. Yeah, for NFT, NFT already appears in early 2018, and at that time we also conducted a quick research on that, and at that time we people didn't call it as NFT, and the NFT also built on Bitcoin as well. In 2019 to 2020, NFT started increasing, and in 2021 and 2022 is a boom on NFT, and everybody knows that play to earn games at Web3 were really popular. One of the top case studies is Axie Infinity. We can be so proud of it because Axie Infinity is founded by Vietnamese in the BOD team, and it becomes the most famous play to earn game at that time. Currently, for play to earn games, in general, it has the drastical decrease because of its business models and how to run to the token, how to make the game player still fun at a game. However, at that time, based on the popular of GameFi projects, play to earn projects, the NFT definition is spreading out, and people need to hold NFT to play the game. And from there, we have the significant growth on NFT, and it's a boom, as I say. But in 2023, the NFT also maintained the positive numbers on growth, but the percentage on growth compared to other years, previous year, there's not much. But for SeekHYPE, we figure out that NFT, there are many types of NFT appear from there. I mean, people already know about GameFi NFT, but currently we have, until now, we have utility NFT applied to some delivery application or entertainment application. We have collectible NFT, PFP NFT. So you can hold NFT for belonging a community. Or we have music NFT, for example, Binzy or Andrew Drahan. And we have a lot of NFT right there. Ticket NFT for the event. There's a lot of NFT. So we evaluate that why the Web3 market is in the bear one. The Bitcoin crashed, but the NFT still maintain the positive number on growth. So I think for it's also strengthened our belief because we are NFT believer. Yeah. So I believe that for development of NFT in upcoming years, it will still grow. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe just an add to this. So I'm the business guy, so maybe just like top number here. So currently the NFT market is valued at like 27 billion in total market cap. and it's projected that in the next like 7 years, like to 2030, you're gonna achieve like more than 200 billion. So we're talking about like a 10x from now. So yeah, I'm quite optimistic about this. But for sure, it's not like financial advice. So yeah, so do your diligence and always verify the project. Yeah, but like just about the number.
Yeah. So I think as NFT believers, it's not like just we believe because it's something cool or like because our friends know that, but we already have some research and look back in the history, right? So everything growing positive, and through our conversation, I believe if any listeners listen to this point, they know they are creating real values, solving real problems, and really can be the next level of the digitalization of our social. Okay, so I think maybe we come to our last question for our discuss today. So if you meet a newbies in developing NFT, they can be creators, they can be collectors. So what should be the advice you give to them?
Yeah, maybe just like I said earlier, for any collector, there's an old saying in this market, it's like don't just verify. So if like you see a new project, you have to do your diligence and make sure like it's legit, it's coming from a real artist, and make expose some real utilities. And for like someone who create NFTs, it's important to pay attention to the market. Like currently, the state of the market is quite like not really welcome for like new artists, because like we are in the bear market. So whatever they make, it could be really challenging to make money from that. Like I've seen artists who are struggling with making money. So yeah, it is about like I said earlier, building your community. So they will be your supporter to this like tough time, right? And maybe like when like the market recover, they can be like more ready to launch something new. So that's for like the creator. Yeah.
To me, I think the best advice is to hold an NFT. Yeah, I think so. We need to specifically we need to make the decision to buy it. Yeah, it's because I can give you an NFT as a gift, but you cannot feel it. So you need to buy. We need to research. We need to read about the community of the NFT and buy one.
It's like learning by doing it, right?
Yeah.
So you have to play the game to understand it.
Yeah. So you can take the reference on some legit NFT marketplace to avoid the scammers in the principle when you buy an NFT. And I think you can, as a Vietnamese, there's NFT club, so that you can feel free to engage in the community, to ask them about a question and how to join NFT, or even in SeekHYPE, we'll welcome the newbie for NFT, and we can be a friends and chat together during your journey to explore about NFT.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, so I think that would be really useful, and I think simple enough for any newbies in NFT. Just buy one, and then you will know what the second looks like. Yeah, but if you don't buy, then you will never know. Yeah. So that's also the last question of our today's discussion. Really insightful, and thank you so much for Ted and Kate to share a lot insights about SeekHYPE, about NFT, and also a lot of things about how we can expect the NFT grow in the upcoming years. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, take one also. Yeah, and that's all for our today episodes. So thank you for listening to this point. If you're not sure about SeekHYPE, share it now, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.